Dining sets and queen-size beds just $99. Plus free delivery. It's bigger than ever. 7 hours only. Midnight Madness 5 to 12 this Friday at Regency Furniture.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. People say to me, well, people say to me sometimes, Craig, how Tu-Yen's not on her own because there's two guys in the horse suit. No. You know what's inside the horse suit? A horse. What?
Hell, the crowd taking a real stand there.
Yeah. My first guest tonight serves as an ABC News Global Affairs anchor. She's also the CNN Chief International Correspondent, and she's the anchor of Amanpour, which is a clue to who she is. Which airs daily on CNN International. Please welcome the magnificent Christiane Amanpour, everybody. Christiane Amanpour. You look nice.
Thank you.
You look very... Have you had your hair done?
A little, by the lovely...
By Tu-Yen,
yes, indeed.
Was she wearing the...
Who is not in a Vietnamese outfit.
No, it's not.
What would you call it?
Well, I think it looks a little Dutch.
A little Dutch, a little Bavarian.
Bavarian? I don't know. Have you ever been to Bavaria?
But anyway, she's very good at hair.
She's very good at hair.
Yes. She do yours as well?
She does, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Oh, she's very talented. She can do hair and march.
Yeah.
So listen, tell me, have you ever been to Bavaria?
Yes-ish. I mean, I've been to Germany.
Yeah, I've been to Germany and...
and Bavaria.
The Bavarian part
I've been to Vietnam as well.
Have you really?
Yes, unbelievably fantastic.
But I tell you the one I want to ask you about, because this, I think, has to be simplified a little bit for me and anyone who watches this show. Is the terrible situation in Syria. I don't quite understand who's the good guys and who's the bad guys.
Right.
Talk me through it quickly.
To put it very simply, about a year ago, more than that now, just like around the Arab world, young people in Syria started to rise up to try to get their rights.
The Arab Spring, like in Egypt.
Correct, and they live under a dictatorship. Mr. Bashar Assad is a dictator.
Right.
And instead of allowing things to happen, they cracked down very hard. And then that turned it into what it is today, which is a very hard-fought struggle by the people against the government. The government responds with heavy weapons. And what's happened is mischief is going on because the longer we leave it, the world leaves it, the more opportunity for the bad actors. So you've got some pretty bad actors getting in there. There was a huge bombing.
No, bad actors I know about. Well, now you get...
Especially here,
once you get to bad acting, I feel I'm right in my wheelhouse there.
I did it for you.
Yes.
You said simplify it.
No, I get it now. So, I mean, so the idea of the spin that this dictatorship will put on the entire situation.
Yes, exactly. And now,
why didn't China and Russia back the resolution, though, against Syria?
I think the bottom line is that they don't want to set a precedent, and they don't want, you know, the U.S. coming in, you know, interfering in China and Russia. I'm sure that's what it is. Plus, Russia says, at least I asked the ambassador, he says, you know, the Syrian leadership, they're our friends. It's a little late for friendship, I think.
Well, it's very difficult, though, because when the violence erupts, then you can go, well, that's very dangerous. But, I mean, oppressive regimes, I mean, America's friendly with them I mean, the Saudis are not like, hey, everybody come this way. Ladies, wear what you like. I mean, come on. It's not like that there.
Well, it is, actually.
Is it?
In Syria, it's
no, I mean Saudi. I mean,
Saudi Arabia.
We're friends with some pretty...
Well, you know what? The truth of the matter is America gets quite a lot of cooperation from Saudi Arabia. This latest bomb plot that was foiled and the double agent and all the rest of it in Yemen, there was a lot of help from the Saudi intelligence. So a lot of help. Yes, you're right. We need to see women free there. We need to see them at least be able to drive.
Right.
To be able to work.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they can't drive.
That's going to cause problems. Sorry, I can't. Yeah, no.
Of course, you know that we drive better than men.
Yes, of course I do that. You know, and everything better than men. I'm not an idiot. I get it. I understand. So are you still living in New York then?
I am, yeah. I'm living in New York
nice.
and, yeah, globe-trotting between two networks.
Oh, yeah. Does that get tricky?
Tricky, but it's
Well, you're used to
done
dealing with a lot of
finesse.
very, you know, hostile environment.
Yeah,
Do you still go?
It's very friendly. It's not hostile at all.
Really?
Yeah, not at all.
Man, you got this Hollywood thing down, haven't you?
It's a love-in.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Tell me about Afghanistan, by the way. I want to know about Afghanistan. What's going on there? Are we going to get out of there?
Yeah, you know that. Everybody here is tired of war. Unfortunately, it's not finished in Afghanistan. The thing that worries me the most is if the United States rushes into a deal with the Taliban, you know, if they come back in any capacity that's not, you know, accepting democracy in the Constitution, I worry about the people of Afghanistan, and particularly I worry about the women of Afghanistan.
No kidding.
Because you know, as you know very well, Mavis Leno and Hollywood was very, very strong about supporting the women of Afghanistan when the Taliban was there. Even before Osama bin Laden, even before 9/11, people knew about the women, right? Yeah, so we do not want to see a return of the oppression of women in Afghanistan. I mean, look, women couldn't even walk in the streets because the Taliban said that if they click-clack their high heels, it would get all, you know, all the men all excited. I mean, it's ridiculous. Don't make that face.
No.
Don't make that face.
The click-clack on the heels is quite exciting. I can't.
You're going to have to do one of these things.
Yeah. That sounds dirty. No, I can't say I'm with the Taliban on any of this. No, I can't. Are we really going to make a deal with them then, you think?
Look, there is, as the president says, a need to have a negotiated end to the war. I think most people have realized that it's not going to be won on the battlefield. And who are you going to negotiate with? You're going to negotiate with the enemy. The enemy is the Taliban. They're hoping to find the good Taliban. I hope they find a good Taliban.
What would be a good Taliban? What would that look like? Well, we're already going to oppress them a little bit.
Yeah, I don't even want to go there.
Yeah, that would be tricky. Well, let's enjoy some American commercials, shall we?
Shall we?
Yeah, well, we'll be right back.